Hey guys, it's Kimberly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be continuing with the top 10 series, and we're going to be talking about blushes, bronzers, and highlights. So this was hard to narrow down as well because I love blushes, and I also love bronzers, and I also love highlights. So yeah, it was really hard to narrow down, but I think I picked some really good ones. I've got some high-end and some drugstore, so something for everybody. And yeah, let's just hop on into the favorites. Alright guys, so in no particular order here, I'm just going to kind of start, I think, with bronzers. First off, I have the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer, and this is an Amazonian clay bronzer, and I love this one. I've had this one for a long time. This is, I think, my second or third one of these. But I've already hit pan again on this one, so I've got some left though, so I'm gonna wait and hold off to get another one. But this is just a really pretty kind of warm, let's see if I can swatch this. I should have got some baby wipes because I know I'm gonna be swatching it up. It's just a really warm, nice bronzer. It's great for the summertime. It kind of has a golden tone to it, and I just really think it's pretty. It works on most skin tones. And yeah, it's just a really pretty bronzer. It lasts all day. Like I said, it's an Amazonian clay bronzer, so it's just like the Tarte blushes that last a long time. This lasts a long time on my skin as well. So I tend to go for this one more in the summertime because I feel like it's got more of kind of a bronzish color to it, obviously bronzer. But yeah, it's very warm, and I really like it for summertime. Alright, so the next one is by Too Faced, and this is the Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and this is in the medium deep shade. I think they have a couple shades of these, but I really like this one as well. This one is a little bit cooler. It's still a warm bronzer, but it's a little bit cooler. I'll put it right beside so you can kind of see. And this is a matte bronzer. It doesn't have quite the sheen that the Park Avenue Princess has. But that's this one right here. So it's a very matte bronzer. I like this one. I can even contour with this one because it has just a little bit of an ash tone to it. So I feel like because it's matte and a little bit ashy, I can use that as a contour as well. So I really like that one to use all over my face or just as kind of a harsh contour as well. So that's the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. And bonus, it smells like chocolate, so of course I'm like contouring my nose like crazy with it because it smells really good. Alright, so my next one is kind of, I hope it's not a cheat, but I was going to put this in with my favorite palettes, but I decided to put it in kind of with this because I feel like it's more goes with this whole theme of blush, bronzer, highlight. But it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I've got mine in light to medium. And whoop, there goes a little plastic. It looks like this here. And I've really enjoyed this year. I feel like this is something good to travel with. It gives you a couple of different bronzers that you could bronze the outside of your face with. It also gives you a kind of ashy tone that's perfect for contouring, like a harsh contour. It's got kind of this banana colored powder, more of a light kind of shimmery powder here, and then a more matte kind of peachy tone there. But anyways, I really like this. I feel like it's good for highlighting and contouring. It's an all-in-one palette, and you can't go wrong with this. I really have enjoyed it. Alright, so moving on to blushes. I've got a lot of blushes because I am blush obsessed. But first of all, I will go with the Too Faced Sweetheart blushes. I love these. I have all three of these, and I'll show you what they look like here. This one is the Candy Glow. Looks like this. It's just a really soft pink color. And let me find a good swatcheroo for this one. But it looks like this when you mix it all together. So it's just a really light pinky color, but you won't even be able to see it on my hand really probably, but it's here. And it just gives you a really nice pinky orange, not really orange, more coral-ish glow. I really like that one. It's a really good summer color. Alright, the next one is Peach Beach, and it looks like this here. And it's just a really pretty kind of peachy bronze color. I really like this one as well. It's again good for the summer, but you could also wear it this time of year as well. And I'll probably try to insert some swatches. I'll try to hold this up. Maybe this will kind of work. I've got the Candy Glow, Peach Glow, and then this one here is try to put these all together so you can see. This one here is something about berry. Looks like this. And it's a really pretty berry toned blush, and put that right there. So you've got all the different colors of this blush, so you can kind of see what they look like. So you've got Candy Glow, which is the light pink, the Peach Beach, which is the kind of bronzy, peachy color, and then the Something About Berry, which is the really very pretty pink color as well. I love these. I think just like they say, they give kind of a flush to your cheeks. It's got a highlight in it as well. So it's just a really like lively blush on your face. It's not matte, but it just gives your face like a lot of life in it. So I really, really like these. I've enjoyed them all year long. The next thing is this by e.l.f. and this is the blush palette, and I have mine actually in dark. They come in 2 different shades. They come in light and in dark, but I picked up the dark. I think they really, most all skin tones, because I'm pretty fair, most all skin tones could use either palette, but this is just more of a darker shaded blush palette, and it looks like this. I really like these because it gives you just a really good range. You've got a peachy color, a true pink color, a kind of mauve with some gold flecks. Actually, it's more of a berry. I'd say a berry with some gold flecks, and this is kind of more of your dark mauve type colored blush. I really, really have enjoyed this. I travel with this a lot. The quality is good, but more than anything, it's just really handy. It has a big mirror on it, and these also pop out they're really easier than... There we go. They pop out like this. So if you happen to have the light colored one as well, you could kind of mix and match and get, you know, like your perfect little palette of all the colors that you really like. Also, they have bronzer palettes and highlight palettes like this now as well. And you can pop these out and put like your blush, your bronzer, and a couple of highlights in here and kind of customize your palette with those other palettes as well. So these are really, really handy. The quality is good. The shades are awesome. I really, really like this. And I think it's like, I want to say $6. So it's super affordable as well. All right. So next for blushes is this by Tarte. And this is one of the Amazonian Clay 12-hour blushes. And this is in Flush. And this is such a pretty pink color. To describe it, I would just like literally just like the name says, it's a flush. It's really dark like this on my finger here, but it blends out really beautifully. This is what it looks like just swatched, but you blend that out and you can use a light hand with that. And let me kind of blend it out and show you guys what a pretty color this is. It's just a really pretty pink. This is good in the summer, but it's also good in the winter, just like as a flush on your cheeks, kind of like a cherry kissed cheek in the cool weather. So yeah, it's really, really pretty. I really like it as well. All right, next from the drugstore, this is like cult favorite. And at first I was like, I don't really know if this has a place in my collection. And then I started using it and I was like, yes, it definitely does like have a super duper place. But this is by Milani and this is number 05 Luminoso. And this is beautiful. This is such a good color for everybody. I think this would look good on any skin tone, dark to light, medium as well. And this is just a really pretty, let me find a clean finger. Got all these like long wear products on my fingers. I can't get them off. Urgh. Anyway, it looks like this here. It's just a really pretty glowy peach color. And I'll put it up here on my kind of knuckles if that works out. But that is this here. And oh, it's just so pretty. It looks awesome in the summertime. It's just like a really peach glow. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And finally, my last blush is by MAC, and this is the Mineralized blush in Gentle. And it looks like this, and oh, love this. This is like, if you need a color that just is gonna like simply go with anything, like any eye look, anything, this would be it. I absolutely love this blush. Let me find, again, let me find a clean finger, do it on my pinky. There we go. It's this one right here. It's so pretty. I love it. I'll put it down here. It's a softer kind of mauve pink right here. And it blends out beautifully. It wears for a very long time. And it just gives you a nice kind of healthy pink mauve glow on your cheeks. And oh, it's beautiful. Love that one. Alright, finally for highlighters, I have two highlighters. I narrowed it down to two because these are my two favorites. I have some that I liked kind of near the end of the year, but I feel like, you know, since this is like my yearly, over the whole year, what I've loved, these are the two that I've loved. First is by the Balm, and this is the Mary Luminizer. This is so pretty. This is what I'm wearing today. It is like highly pigmented though. If you're looking for like a just kind of light, not very intense highlight, this is not what you're looking for, because this one is like, you have to use such a light hand to get a light application, or you can be like me and use a heavy hand and just pile it on, because that's what I do. But this is so pretty. Let me swatch with this hand actually. Looks like this. It's kind of a frosty golden highlight. It does have a little bit of gold in it. It's this here. But it's really, really pretty. It works, again, I think on most skin tones. They do have a Cindy Luminizer as well, which is more of a pinky tone, but I really think that this is pretty. It's kind of a frosty, almost champagne. I'd almost say champagne over gold highlight, and it's beautiful, works fabulously, and it is intense. So I'm loving that. Next and finally, my last product for blushes, bronzers, and highlights is this highlighter by Physicians Formula. I love this sucker. This is in Natural Nude, and it looks like this here, and it's these little blocks of color, and each block is like a little bit different of a shade. So the nice thing about this is that you can kind of customize what color of highlight that you're trying to get. So if you're wanting something that's a little bit warmer, more bronzy, you can go over here. The middle kind of area, this stripe here is kind of more of your golden type stripe. You could go across here and get a really pretty champagne glow. Here's more of your pinky highlight, and this is more of your frosty, more white highlight. So you could really, really customize this to whatever color highlight you're looking for. So this is great to travel with. It is very pigmented, but it's not as much so as the Mary Luminizer, where it's not crazy. It's very easy to get. You can build up the color to get a really intense highlight, but it's also, you know, good for somebody that's not looking for something that's so intense as well. The other thing that I really, really love about this is that you can use this kind of a multi-purpose product. Because they're like individual little shades, you can take your eyeshadow brushes and actually use these as eyeshadows as well, which is awesome. I really like to use the frosty one down here in my inner corner. I've used these more bronzy shades on my lids. You can also highlight your brow bone with this kind of more fleshy tone color here. So yeah, they're just really, really pretty. Let me actually, I want to show you guys what. These are the different shades through the different little shades that are in there. So I mean, as you can see, they're really, I mean, it's very, very customizable, and you could come up with some really, really pretty shades of your own as well. So yeah, I really, really love that. That's definitely one of my tops this year. All right, guys, so that is all for my top 10 products for blushes, bronzers, and highlights. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I will be back pretty soon. I think I'm going to probably be doing like eye products next. So keep an eye out for that. I may split it up with a couple of tutorials in between though, just to kind of break up the monotony a little bit. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous, blessed day, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!